Alright everybody, welcome back to Brian Kwame. So nice to see you here with your smiling white, they're not teeth, I don't know if they're white. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a new segment, if I do say so myself. It's not really a new segment, it's just me editing photos and having you guys walk along with me along the way. The app we're going to be using is this app right here. Alright, Adobe Lightroom. And it's really simple. You get it in the App Store, quite simple. This is how it looks like. Okay, so first things first, you need to have photos, and to have photos you need to take them. Okay, I'm going to be using photos that I already have. I don't have much to work with though. Now this is the SGR train. You guys know it, you guys feel it, you guys used your taxes, paid your taxes with it, and still we're paying the debt. It's a very iconic photo that I like. I was using it for my portfolio. Everyone should have a portfolio. Everyone, because I was thinking of getting knowledge, going to school to study these things rather than doing it as a hobby. Why not? Not even a hobby, but I don't know what it is, but I think like I should go to school and just study it. Too much talk. First things, I normally look at the profile that I want to have as a feel. I want this to be modern, because I don't know if this is modern, but it's a modern-ish train. So giving it that pop of a modern look. Pana. I love this. Not this. No, I like this better. Alright, so since I've decided to go with that, I tick up there, come to auto, see if there's any. Wow. Even better. These things you never know, you just experiment. Now I've realized that orientation is kidogo off because of the fence down there. What I can do is undo, and then I just like crop in kidogo, zoom in. Yeah, moving into lighting. Whenever we choose the auto, it does all this for us, so we don't really need to go there. There's the curves. I really don't know how to use them yet. I'm learning, still learning. I think this has to do with, I don't know, sai kuwadanganya. Oh, you can see a difference. There's a shortcut. I realize this shortcut. If you don't want to overdo anything, you can come to, it's called a lens, I think. Lens profile. You click that camera icon. You choose the make. All these are cameras. Okay? What you want. So I'll go with Canon. Fake it till you make it. And see if there's any difference. There is. So after doing that, you can distortion, increase, and lens vignette, where we have the texture. If you do too much, you'll now feel, you'll feel like you're feeling the photo. It's too much, so it looks like a transformer. And there's something I've realized with Kenyan photographers: they overdo their clarity, textures, vintage. I don't know why they overdo it. Less is enough. When you have it just enough, you don't have to overdo anything. It's just enough. Nikujengana manze. I cycle to work. I think that's a good place to start. I normally love cycling to work. Some context. Where I work is quite far. It's approximately 6 kilometers. Okay? Oh, now here's the other thing I was talking about. You see this right here. Creative curve. Let me just show you. This right here. This curves. That right there. That is where we can. If you don't know how to use the curves in your clarity and coloring, you can always come here. If you have none, it looks like that. When you have cross preset, if you have flat, looks like that. If you have left shadows, strong curves, it looks extreme like that. So I was just showing you guys so that you know how it works, the curves. Like, you know what, I can be cycling, so as I cycle to work, it helps me a lot. But then I've come to learn a lot of lessons with the cycling bit. A lot. Let me not tell you, I'm over exaggerating. I've learned that those people in the cycling community, right now I'm adjusting the color red, as you can see. The cycling community has so much love, even if they don't know who you are. Like, if you cycling down the road and you meet someone else, they'll always be, not always, but most of the time they'll be like, they'll give you the nod. And that's really nice. I really like that. You know, you don't know anyone, you don't know the person, but you just acknowledge that they're there. That's really nice. It makes, whenever you see somebody that you can relate with, just try and give them a nod. Like, acknowledge that you understand what's going on. Like, you get them, you feel that, like, just like, hey, I understand the struggle. So that's one thing I notice about the cycling community. And whenever they tell you, like, they stop you down and like, hey, I like what you have on there. Is that the titanium crossfade something? And me, I'm like, yeah, man, it's the one in the market. Is it size 16 or 15? I'm like, I think it's around 14. I always go lower, on the lower side, to be safe. They're like, oh, you sure? You can check, because this looks like a 12. I'm like, yeah, maybe. And like, yeah, I like that. I love that, man. I like that car. I'm like, thanks, bro. I know it feels like I don't really belong to that community, but that's in life, as a good friend of mine always says. Do we give it that feel? The blue, like, okay. I feel like the reds are exaggerated, kiddo. Remember, less is enough. I love this photo, and whenever you want to export a photo to your album or like to your gallery, there's always this right here. No, that's not the one, sorry. It's this share icon. Whenever you finish an edit, you press it. It tells you down here, this right here is save to device. You click it, telling you preparing, exporting your photo. And when it's done, this may take a moment. How is your life going? You, my subscriber, how are you doing? Like, I'm genuinely wanting to know how you people are doing. I really have a lot to tell you, but right now it's not the time to have that kind of conversation, because the environment I'm in is not very conducive for us to have such a conversation. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching this editorial bit. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for subscribing. Remember, stay safe, don't do drugs, and always remember to talk to Jesus. I'll see you guys in the next one.